Welcome to the very first episode of the Human Spectrum, where we shall explore human experience, wisdom, creativity by talking to different people through every walks of life. And today I have a very special person with me. He is a wonderful artist and evocative painter, a, an established author, and a poet, Mr. Subhamoy Mazumdar.
Hello.
So, thank you, Subhamoy, for being with me today and
Yes,
taking out your precious time. We had been planning for this meeting since I think 1 2 years.
yeah. You had already told me before,
Yeah.
but I'm so happy that we could have done it now. So,
So, how do you feel about this meeting? And most importantly, now you are an established poet of this beautiful book, Autumn Amour. It has got a collection of 18 love sonnets. So, Sumomaida, please give us a brief introduction of how did you feel like writing about this? What was your inspiration? And then how did you, get to know about me,
okay.
best freelancing services
Okay.
and everything?
Okay. First of all, thank you, Sneha. What I would like to start with is that, see, what I feel is that every life is a book. You need to turn your pages. You need to turn the pages just to go through what you have gone through. What I felt is that it's not about imagining something that's not a part of my life. It's very much my life in every page that I've written. So this is a journey. 18 sonnets are basically a journey that I had gone through right from the years of school, my college life, my teenage life, then in the universities, then later on in my matured years. So when I went back to them, I found out that it was not something that I was going through separate chapters. The whole, it was like joining beautiful, this glorious dots together, coming right from childhood. And it's all about how you have felt, how you have made people feel, and how you have felt in your life. That's what is most important to me. And that is what I have tried to relate in my poetry.
So, can you brief my audience any of your favorite sonnet from this collection?
Sure, I would love to. Do you want me to read?
In any your wish,
Okay, sure.
because I want all my viewers that whether it is 14th Feb or some other occasion, they should go through the lines and gift this beautiful collection to their loved ones.
And if you love her, and if you love her complete, as you have loved her day, so to love her night. If you love her, amour complete, love her darkness, as you have celebrated her light. If you love her, love it all, as you have loved her lovely summer, so to love her lonely form. And if you ever have loved her true, know you have loved her all.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Um, did you ever experience writer's block?
Yes, I not only experience, but I go through it often. It comes like a switch, off and on, off and on. At times, it comes like a flood water. It comes flooding my whole emotions. I go on writing. At times, I have to wait for days for the rain to fall. Then, what I find actually is maybe my ground at that point of time, mixing with a lot of like with business and with a lot of activities. Sometimes I go through situations where the rain stops flowing. So, in one of my poetries earlier, I had written, যে poetry comes to me like rain. I feel it true.
Okay, then what are the tips that you would give to the writers who are watching this video? That should they go with the flow, or they should do something special to overcome the writer's block and then get into the mode
Yeah.
of writing?
Let me tell you something, Sneha. The point is, let's not be too overworked with having a writer's block, because it is the brain that creates the block. And if we are ever conscious, कि, okay, I can't write, it's a writer's block, we have to go very easy during those times. You have to go through things that you love. Like whenever I go through a writer's block, I start listening to a lot of songs, songs that have inspired my childhood, songs that have been a part of my college life, my love life. Then I go into reading. Then slowly, slowly, I can understand. It's like a curtain. The block slowly opens up, and one day, with the window, the sun comes shining.
I have a very important question now. Once you said, about love life, a thing came to my mind. I have been interacting with a lot of students lately, and they experience a sort of something, whether it is what we call attraction or
Yes.
infatuation.
Right.
Um, I call it illusions of mind.
Yes.
It may be, it may not be. We
Mm.
are no one to judge those
Right.
things.
Right.
But then somehow, while a child is growing, they are very creative. But once they get into this sort of things, we feel like, as teachers or educators or seniors, we feel like maybe they are losing the rhythm of that creativity into that, getting into the something, the stigma that we call the love life. So then how what would you suggest to the young learners or the young writers, that
See,
what is poetry in terms of love, or whether uh, love is something which we cannot define through poetic or lines?
very, very, very interesting question, Sneha, and I will tell you about my experience.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll tell you about my experience.
Yeah, we
See,
can have it, no problem.
sure. At the core of our heart, we are connected to the universe. I deeply believe in this. And if you ask me what it's feeling are, it's all about love. Love should not be narrowed to a spectrum of having a relationship between a man and a woman, a boy and a girl. Love is something that is an universal feeling that resides in the heart. A child will most naturally fall in love. I remember my childhood days. I used to fall in love with even older women when I was a child. But today, in today's world, all these emotions are leveled down. See, you are not doing right, you are doing
Yeah.
this. But it's a feeling that goes to the depths of truth. Because if you ask me what we are love, sometimes expressed, sometimes unexpressed. See, if you see a little child, when you pick him up, don't you think there's something going on inside you? Something that urges you to, when embracing him and loving and kissing him, will the society label it as something? Oh, this is good, that is bad. What if someone embraces his or her girl? It's the same feeling, I tell you, only the vibrations are different. Love is something that's absolutely spontaneous feeling in our heart. So even when little children are there, I will never say if someone is in love, someone cannot be creative enough. Just the opposite. When you have your heart as open as the sky, words come floating in. Things comes floating in. And I will give you an experience to you. Uh, we had a song. Only yesterday I was talking about it in school. We learned a song. It was named "I Met a Negro Passing By," walking in a steady way. And as I came up to his side, this is what he said. So, what exactly is a Negro? I was thinking, and I was then when I went to the airport, I was only 8 years old. The first time I saw a Negro woman, I was only 8 years old. But the song kept on haunting me, and I was so attracted to her. I was just saying, just listen. Then I understood. It's a very innocent feeling that always inhabits your inner core. It's not something we should label this is bad, this is good, this is bad. What creates the problem is that if we become possessive about love, if you think that is mine, that is not, no, it's not that. If you really love, you should make the other person feel free. Love never binds. But in my book also I've expressed every time I've written, Jay, go wherever you want to go. If there's truly anything between us, you will come back to me. And if you never come back to me, I think there was nothing at all between us.
Wow. Okay, great. My God. So deep thoughts, actually. Um, we had a discussion about the beautiful collection Autumn Amour. I would like to tell my viewers that he has also written one beautiful collection of poems, which is titled as The Empty Bowl, and it is available in Amazon as an ebook. Brief us something about that beautiful collection. It's one of my personal favorite, I tell you, but I have a complaint. Only ebook is available. I am still waiting for its paperback version.
I'm always ready if you can go about it because that is, see, in every writer's life, among all the other books, there comes one book that is something part of his own world. It's his life. Empty Bowl was my first published work on poetry, and that was the work that was absolutely autobiographical. I'd gone through a journey right at the point of when my mother died. The journey started just after she died, and I'm still on the journey, walking still alone. So that in Empty Bowl, every word that I had given, they were all inspirations that came to me and I had written. I was just telling Sneha, maybe if you give me a second chance to write another book like The Empty Bowl, I cannot.
I would request all of you to go to Amazon and Flipkart. The ebook is available, and please also go through this book. Now, I would like to know about your future project. If you have any sort of dream project which is
Yes.
related to your literary work.
First of all, Sneha, before I go into further discussions, I'd like to show my gratitude to you because uh, what I felt is that, see, it's not that a publisher goes on publishing a bit of work. I've gone through different publishers all my life, explaining works to them. But with Sneha, what I would like to tell, I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you, because I know she will never tell this about herself. But what I want to tell you is that, see, it's through communication and through resonance. In her, I found the resonance where I knew she can understand every word that I have penned through in my book. Not every publisher can. So, Sneha, I also want to take this opportunity to thank you because this book, she had taken it bit by bit with all her care and attention. And I can tell you, I was really in love with the cover page. I never thought it would be so good, never even expected it. But she has done it. And while I talk about myself, about my work, it's my duty to talk about my publisher as well, because she has done something that really inspires me to go on writing and telling Sneha, okay, Sneha, this is my next project. How do you come about it? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. But you still missed that. I want to know about your future or any big project that you are having. I know writer's block is a very big thing. We
Yes.
are all busy in, daily life, different activities,
I will tell you about my
so many
next. I
targets.
will tell you about my next project because I'd love to share this with you and my audience as well. See, If you think there is one practice that we have all forgotten, I long for that, and that is letter writing, writing to my near and dear ones.
Yes.
I used to share my deep emotions during my school life because during our time there were no phones, there were no television even. We used to share our deepest feelings with our parents sometimes, with our loved ones sometimes, with our crushes sometimes, and used to write in our own handwriting letters that would reach far around in the world or somewhere else, maybe to the next neighbor. But next time, what I'm planning is that I am writing something. I've been to Europe, all over Europe, and I traveled all over Europe extensively. And I'm just planning to write a book that will be in a form of writing letters to my
Writing letters.
readers, to my dear readers. I because letter is something that exactly doesn't go from the writer to the reader, but from a heart to a heart. Because writing a letter is straight away heart to heart feelings that we share. And after the book, I will be I have plans, Sneha. I'd love to share this with you to incorporate one postcard, one inland, and one airmail inside the last cover of my book.
Oh,
So, with my address printed there, I'd love to really receive handwritten letters from my readers around the world how they liked my work. And this is the plan I have.
that's really a big and marvelous project.
I don't.
Means I can only visualize this, readers reading and then, writing back to you about your messages.
Yes, how they found it.
Yeah,
I will. I'll be so happy to hear from them. See, thing is that it's not the value of a writer really doesn't depend upon how much your book sells or goes to a bestseller. To me, it depends upon how deep it has touched even one single soul.
true.
I'm not interested about 1,000 souls coming back to me say, okay, I've read your book, I'm happy.
Mm,
But one person who can quietly come to me and say, it really flows in my blood. That is what, to me, all the gift a writer can receive.
great. So before we end, I would like all my viewers to go through this book once again. It's a beautiful collection of 18 love sonnets. And apart from this, there is one more. My personal favorite ebook is available on Amazon. That is The Empty Bowl. And with this, Subhamoy, thank you so much
Thank you, Sneha. Thank you.
for being here and sharing your precious time and wonderful message.
Thank you
I
so much.
hope if this goes well, we'll surely collaborate for many
Sure.
more.
Yes, yes, surely,
Yes, and
surely. I'd love
please
to.
give your feedback through the comment section. Thank you.